Was TargetCon 2023 a win or a fail? Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
So TargetCon 2023 is upon us.
Is it upon us or was it upon us?
Well, typically at this point, it would no longer be upon us because everything would sell out, but nothing really sold out. So TargetCon 2023 is still upon us. What happened to all the Funko events that were fun?
Funko turned into a big, scary monster.
They're worse than hemorrhoids.
Are you sure? I mean, they've never actually caused me discomfort in my butt.
I have 3 right now, and I can confirm that it's worse than hemorrhoids. But before we get into this topic, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post new content. And hit the like button because it helps the channel in a really big way. And while you're at it, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support the channel. Yes, you can support the channel and help us in a really big way. Check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. All right, so TargetCon 2023. I f***ing forgot this was even happening.
Well, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I remembered it. Actually, I'm lying. I did forget, but I had a bunch of people tell me, hey, TargetCon stuff is up. And I was like, oh, okay. That was me going back to sleep because I didn't care.
Oh. I think the reason why we forgot about TargetCon is because all of the Funko Pops and things have been hitting stores for like weeks. In fact, one of our friends, George Shea, sent us the Spider-Man and t-shirt combo, which is right now on Sunday at 6:20 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the only thing that is sold out on Target.com for TargetCon.
Is it sold out? Like, did it actually go up for sale yet?
It went up for sale, and it was up. It was like actually up, and it said check your stores. Now it doesn't even exist on their list for TargetCon.
Okay.
So yeah, one thing sold out. That's great. But what about everything else? And why didn't it sell out? And is it that Funko is no longer popular, or is it because they made way too much? What are we thinking?
I got a really good answer for you. I think both.
Oh my God.
In case you haven't noticed, it seems like store exclusives are abundant. Like,
yes, very abundant.
Common level.
Yes.
I feel like Funko is making as many exclusives as they are commons or something very close. I can't confirm that, but I find that when I walk into a store that does have exclusives, there are just as many, if not more, of one particular exclusive than there are of one particular common.
I completely agree with that. I was just at Target the other day and there were exclusives everywhere, but not a single common Funko Pop.
Yeah, it's weird. And not only are there exclusives everywhere, but there's like a ton of each.
Yeah.
With that being said, is Funko producing so many that even though people are buying them, they're like hardly making a dent in the stock? Or are people less excited to run out and buy these things because they know that Funko has produced so many and they can probably at some point get them on sale because they're not going to sell?
That could be partially it. And I noticed a lot of people were taking photos inside of their local stores and the shelves were full. Like there was a lot of there, including the Spider-Man with the t-shirt. But it used to be that people would stand in front of Target in line waiting for all of the exclusives to go up. And typically, they had to keep all those exclusives behind the electronics counter. Do you remember that?
Yeah, because people are crazy when it comes to Pops.
Well, they were back then. But today, they put them all out on the shelves. Nobody gave a like, I think a couple people did. Like, a couple people did go hunting today, obviously. Yeah. We saw the photos, but not like it used to be.
No.
And in fact, there's a Demon Slayer Funko Pop on this list, and I figured people would be killing each other to get it. But it's still up right now on Target.
Wow, and everybody loves Demon Slayer.
Absolutely, and I noticed that this TargetCon wasn't as talked about or as popular, which probably lends to the reason why we forgot about it, as other TargetCon. This one seemed a little bit more bland, I guess.
Yeah.
There was a Doctor Strange that was cool. He glows in the dark, but wasn't that great, and I didn't feel the need to go out and get it. The Spider-Man Funko Pop t-shirt was in stores like a month ago, and I was able to get mine already, so of course I wasn't out running around for it. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I don't know why Target and Funko can't get the date proper. Like, this happens a lot with Target where they'll release stuff way early.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, is the popularity like that low right now? Because it used to be that even the flippers would go out and buy this stuff just so they could flip it. But even they realize that they can't flip this shit.
Overproduction. So again, I find that store exclusives tend to seem more common these days, and even con exclusives tend to be more common these days. And I feel like Funko is just like, they don't know how to do things right now. It's like they're growing as a company, but they're not really realizing that collectors do enjoy the hunt or the chase.
Right, exactly.
In my opinion, I think that the most common pops obviously should be commons.
Right.
Then you should have your store exclusives, which are more limited than commons.
Okay.
And then I would imagine maybe con exclusives or common chases.
Probably side by side.
Yeah, probably like right next to each other. Maybe one's a little bit more limited than the other. And then you should have store exclusive chases. And then at the very bottom, the most limited are their limited pieces.
I think that's a great schema. And right now, they're just making everything. They're making a lot of it, and they're just filling stores, and just, it's crazy.
I don't understand what they're doing. It's almost like they lost themselves, and they can't find themselves.
Well, they've become, like, money hungry, and they just want to make a lot of money, and understandably so, because they're a big toy company. So they want to make more money, but you need to bring the popularity back. Like, there has to be popularity around this stuff. People running out. Like, you want people to run out today on Target Con Day, be in line, and buy all those Funko Pops and all the stuff up. That's what you want. You don't want to have them sitting on the shelves at Target, because although Target has already purchased all that merchandise to sell, Funko has made their money, the lack of popularity means that Target may say, I don't know if we want to do a Target Con again. I don't know if we want to have all these exclusives in our store. They didn't sell that well last time. Why don't we cut it back a little bit, right? So if Funko wants to continue doing all these fun things like Target Con, they got to make it exciting again. Remember we were getting t-shirts? Remember they had Target Con t-shirts. That was the height of the excitement of Target Con, which isn't even a con, and people were buying them.
Yeah, people were super excited for Target Con and everything that it brung. And now it's just like people sort of like take their time and they wander into the store and they're like, oh, that looks pretty neat. I guess I'll buy it.
Right, that, or just like us, forgot altogether.
Yeah.
I woke up today and had no idea it was going on until I looked down on my phone, and I think I looked on Instagram, and it popped up by this Funko Pop trackers. It was on there, and I was like, oh, it's Target Con. So I went to Target.com, and I started looking around. I'm like, oh, look at all the exclusives. This is great. And now 5.5, 6 hours later, it's all still there.
Yeah, it's really, really weird. Things used to sell out on Target.com.
Oh my God, they would sell out all the time on Target.com. I remember having a hard time and being frustrated that I couldn't get what I wanted. Specifically, we did receive this from George Shihide. I know that this is the only thing that sold out on the website today, but I'm pretty sure they have enough to go around.
Oh,
at
probably.
least in store, maybe not online. But this is the most popular piece that went up on that website today. And it did sell out, and I would have been one of the frustrated people. But outside of that, nothing else. Like, there's nothing there that I even care about. Did you even see the exclusives? Okay, I'll name them all for you, one by one.
The only one that I remember is the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and I think that one looks fantastic, but I don't have the rest of them to go together, so it's not like it was something that I felt like I needed.
Well, there's a House of Dragons Caraxes, then there's Disney Villains Maleficent. It's a diamond edition.
You mean the Maleficent that came with a t-shirt that they're now selling separate?
Okay, that is obvious trash! Why would they even do that?
Because they just want to make money.
Funko Spider-Man No Way Home, it's like one of the moments.
It's the Build-A-Scene.
Build-A-Scene, Doctor Strange that glows in the dark, which he's okay. And then there's the Lizard Build-A-Scene. Then they made a Spider-Man No Way Home. It looks like a backpack.
Okay, that's cool.
Then there's like a little, like, is that a tote? Or a lunchbox. There's a tin lunchbox. Then they have a 4-piece pin set. Star Wars Darth Maul and Gar Saxon, Five Nights at Freddy's 2-pack, then there's the Harry Potter thing, and then there's the Demon Slayer keychain, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant moment, Donald Duck, 100 Years Disney thing, a Demon Slayer keychain again, a Demon Slayer Funko Pop. See, it's still there. I am shocked by this. And then there's Munchlax.
Wait, I think though that they've made that character before.
Oh, they've made that character before, but I would expect that people would be all over it because Demon Slayer seems to be pretty popular.
Well, people might be getting tired of Target's bullshit and said, you know what? I don't need a million of the same goddamn character.
That's another thing. Funko needs to spread out how many times they're making a character. Like, we don't need 50 billion of the same character. Remember, they did this with Goku for a while. They just continued to make Gokus and continued to make Vegetas.
Really, though, I can't believe that the guy who has like 55 Captain Americas is saying that this is a problem.
Well, Heather, you know, there are different awesome versions of Captain America where he wears different outfits and sometimes he's unmasked.
Okay, but
there's a lot of really great things.
The anime guy is like completely different or something.
The dude has a pig's head in every single variant.
Is it even a pig's head though? Because it's
like a boar.
Furry.
It's boar. It's like a boar.
It's a boar?
It looks like a boar to me. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It is a boar because it's boring.
Hey! Comedy! We should just unbox this. And it has a great t-shirt, although it says Spider-Man very large on it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so there's the t-shirt, and I actually really, really like this. Even though it says Spider-Man really big, I like this t-shirt.
But it's sort of muted. Like, it's not like it's big and bright red.
Right.
I mean, I still hate that it says Spider-Man on the front of the shirt that big.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
It looks nice.
Yeah, I really like this shirt. I'm down with this. And then the Funko Pop is a diamond collection. And although I'm not huge on diamond collection, I like this one because his suit at the end of No Way Home is very shiny. So it makes sense that it has like a shine diamond edition, I guess.
You are trying every which way to justify you liking a diamond edition. Just say it looks cool.
Okay, it looks cool. Okay, I really like this one. Look at him.
He looks great.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
And it's not like a done diamond edition. Like, it looks good.
It does look good. He's shy.
He's shining.
No, I wanted to say he shines bright like a diamond. Just like, who's the singer that says that?
Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah, he shines bright like a diamond. They did not glitter his feet, though. Did you notice that?
Nope, but now I did.
That's very lazy, Funko. How dare you. Also, George Shahade sent us this. I know we're off topic, but he sent us his Halloween 3 Season of the Witch 3-pack, and this thing's f***ing awesome.
I love this 3-pack, and I love 2D Terrors. They are by NECA, and basically what they do is they make these like cartoon-inspired horror characters, and they are so incredible. I have such a big collection of these. They're so much fun, and the price point on these figures are amazing. Like, this 3-pack is definitely more pricey, obviously, because there's 3 figures.
Yeah.
I want to say it retailed around like 35 or 37.
I think it was about 30, yeah.
But generally, like right here, for example, I have a Michael Myers, and he was like maybe 13 or 14 bucks.
Yeah, they're great figures. No posability to them. I mean, you can move their arms a little bit, but nothing like major. They're supposed to be in the pose that they're in, I guess. Like, figure-wise, it's like a little statue. But they're great figures. And by the way, Halloween 3 is such a great film. Season of the Witch. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Silver Shamrock. Oh my God. That song, it would not leave your brain ever.
Okay, good.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy,
Why are you
Halloween,
doing this to me?
Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
You said Silver Samrock.
I know.
I think it's really funny, though, that you're showing off these Halloween 3 guys, and I got a Halloween guy to show off.
Isn't that weird? Yeah.
He just happened to be right here.
You know why there was a Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, right? They were trying to make an anthology series similar to, what's that show you like that shows that wasn't any good after season 1? American Horror Story. So they were...
Okay, don't f***ing talk about American Horror Story.
They weren't that great after
season 1. They're so good.
Okay, but anyway, they were trying to make an anthology series where it would be a different film like every year, and it would be a Halloween-inspired film. And then when this film tanked, they went back to Michael Myers, and that's where they've been ever since. There's an old man in this movie who is a very young girl throughout the whole movie.
Is it you?
And they show it a lot, and it's really awkward. Like, all of it's very awkward. He's elderly. Like, I don't... Like,
so
they're trying to
and
make
I'm
him.
Not.
They're trying to make him into like this stud, but
ew.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like me and you.
All right, so I think it's a mix of both. I think it's because Funko isn't as popular as it once was. And
Why?
I also think it's because they made way too much.
Do you think that Funko is not as popular as they once were because they're making way too much?
Yes, absolutely. I think that Funko wanted to take this turn into being a large toy company. And here's what I think they should have done. You ready to hear this? I think that Funko should have left Pops alone. Pops should have been just one little piece of their business. And then they started making other various toys that they could overproduce and manufacture, like action figures and things of that nature. And that could have been where they overproduced, not their Funko Pops. Although, the reason why they did it is because they know that they can make a lot of money off of Funko Pops, which
and they're popular.
Currently doing now. And yeah, of course, they're very popular, but they should have made something else in place of that to overproduce and not do what they do to Funko Pops today.
I agree. Also, I'm still mad that you shit on American Horror Story.
What do you mean? It's not a great show.
You're not a great show.
So my last question for you, Heather, do you think that any of these other Funko Pops or sets or whatever will sell out? I did notice people were after the Spider-Man Build-A-Scenes. Like, I noticed a lot of people were talking about that. Do you think those will sell out?
Maybe. I mean, so the Build-A-Scenes to me are problematic. I don't feel the need to get those because I know that they're going to release a ton. What if there's one piece that you can't find?
Yeah.
Right? So then you're out of luck. You're basically stuck with like 3 or 4 pieces and you're missing one and it's a whole mess.
Right.
And on top of that, to display them, they take up a lot of space. So I'm just not into them. And I would imagine that there are a lot of collectors that feel the same way, although that is a really cool scene. I did see a lot of people buying the Harry Potter one.
Yes.
Like a lot of people, which surprised me because I don't remember those being that popular. However, that one looks cool.
So one other one I'm noticing is not on their website right now. I might have to look it up separately, but it's the Black Suit Spider-Man comic book.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so I just searched the website. I do not see that on here at all. So I don't know if it's sold out or what the story is behind that. Did you get it? Let us know in the comment section down below if you were able to grab it today.
What kind of Funko YouTuber are you without answers?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't see anything on Disc Tracker saying it's sold out or anything. It's weird. I don't know. But one that I'm really shocked did not sell out is the Darth Maul and Gar Saxon. I figured people would be all over that 2-pack because that is a really cool 2-pack.
Guess who's a better Funko YouTuber than you? Me. Guess what? Here's a Spider-Man cover. But guess what? It ain't available.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's not available online.
No.
So I was close. So, but there are some in store, it looks like.
Yes.
Okay, so look at that. So I guess you can get them in store, but they just aren't available online. How about the Spider-Man t-shirt bundle?
Okay, that's weird. I don't even see it.
Not looking like a good YouTuber, are you?
I'm just saying, I don't even see a link. Didn't you have the link earlier?
Yeah, but it's not on here, so I don't think it's available on the website. Yeah, I think it's the same as the cover.
Oh, wait. Okay, not available.
Okay, so there you go. All right, so those 2 items are not available, but the rest are. Shocked that the Star Wars 2-pack is still available. If you want the TargetCon exclusives, head over to Target.com right now and you can order some. And if you want the ones that we talked about that aren't on the website, go to your local store and pick them up. Because, in fact, if you look on the app or on the website, it'll tell you if they're available at your local store or not. And it appears that a lot of them are available.
Yeah.
At least locally to us. So what do you think? Do you think Funko is overproducing? Do you think that the popularity is sort of dying away? We would love to know all of your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. We would also like to know what you picked up from TargetCon and what do you think about this Spider-Man and this awesome t-shirt.
It is awesome.
Thank you, George Shahade. You're the man. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Chris Haskell, Sam Studley, Aussie Poppin' Paul, Iron Mule Pops, Jeremy Davis, Joel Campos, Rob Smith, Erica Woods, Kevin LaFranc, and Giuseppe Giroli. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you for staying until the very end of the video. We really appreciate you. American Horror Story was horrible after season 1. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
I will catch you next time because Chris won't stop talking about American Horror Story. Bye.